Welcome to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is being recorded for Friday, July 26, 2024. Things are happening at the Biloxi Port Division. There is a new manager at the helm and leases are being accepted for the floating docks. We'll have the details. Want to be in the know on road closures and traffic advisories? We'll tell you how to keep up with the latest information. And we'll take a look at the weekend forecast and a list of events taking place in Biloxi this weekend. But we begin at the Biloxi Port Division. Mayor Andrew Fofo Gillis has named Christina Johnson as the new port manager. Johnson has worked with the city and in the Port Division for 13 years. Overseeing the city's gateway to the Gulf is something Johnson is passionate about. She has already implemented new signage at the Small Craft Harbor and is seeking renters for the new floating docks at the Point Cadet Marina. As for the floating docks, there are more than 24 slips available. The slips range in size from 40 feet to 70 feet and include electricity, 50 in-slip pump out stations, an on-site fuel dock and tackle shop, a laundry facility, a harbor master on duty 24 hours a day, and showers and restrooms. Leases are available for a 90-day minimum followed by a month-to-month lease. For more information, including fees, contact Christina Johnson at 228-374-6600 or email cjohnson@biloxi.ms.us. Want to know how to keep up with the latest road closures and traffic advisories in Biloxi? Well, there are two ways to do so. One is to visit the city's traffic page online. Just go to biloxi.ms.us and click on the traffic tab at the top of the page. The city's engineering department each weekday morning posts updated traffic information. You can also text Biloxi to 99411 to sign up for Be Alert. It's a real-time, on-the-go messaging system that brings advisories directly to your cell phone. The Biloxi City Council met at Biloxi Hall Tuesday afternoon and held a regularly scheduled meeting and a special call meeting to discuss the city's next year's fiscal budget. To see a recording of the meetings, visit online and click here, then click here. Prior to the meeting, the new Ward 4 City Council member Rodney McGilvery was sworn in.
The weather forecast calls for a high probability of rain throughout the weekend, with daytime highs in the upper 80s and evening lows in the mid-70s. Jimmy Fila is a comedian, television host, and radio host on the nationally syndicated talk show Fox Across America, which is heard on over 150 radio stations. Fila was named Outstanding Male Comedian of the Year at the New York City Nightlife Awards and performs live tonight at the IP Casino Resort. For over 2 decades, the band Chevelle has been a formidable force in rock music, with 7 #1 hits, 17 top 10 charting songs, and over 4 million records sold in the United States alone. Chevelle has left a major mark on the rock music scene. See them perform live Saturday night at the Beau Rivage Casino Resort. The organization Mississippi Heroes has made it its mission to recognize, acknowledge, and celebrate both professional and non-professional caregivers who choose to serve those in need. They celebrate their 4th anniversary with a ribbon cutting of new amenities at the Ground Zeroes Blues Club this Saturday at 5 p.m. For information, visit MississippiHeroes.org. The musical thriller Sweeney Todd has been hailed the greatest musical of the past half-century. Sweeney Todd mixes intense drama with funny moments of dark humor. See Sweeney Todd at the newly remodeled Center Stage Theater with shows scheduled all weekend. For showtimes and tickets, visit centerstagebiloxi.org. Well, it's Christmas in July at Edgewater Mall with 3 days of arts and crafts and mixed vendors with countless summer specials. And over at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, it's time again for the Gulf Coast Big Rig Truck Show, where the most elaborate big rig trucks are showcased up front and close-up viewing. For information, visit gulfcoastbigrigtruckshow.org. Tickets to the events mentioned are available by visiting the various venues' websites. To see a list of what's happening throughout the month, check out the Biloxi Community Calendar in the July issue of B News Monthly. It can also be viewed on the city's website by clicking here.
We leave you today on a recent afternoon from the Biloxi Back Bay with a view of a shrimp boat. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you again next week.